Hey YouTube, this is Edward Underhill, and I am here with a review of one of the best WWE DVDs of all time. Not just in my collection, but of one of the best DVDs of all time, and that is The Rise and Fall of ECW. This was originally released in 2004. I got it 10 years later in 2014 off of Amazon for $5, which is a steal considering what this is, and I will get into that soon. But taking a look here at the cover, it's a really nice cover with the ECW logo in the background, the barbed wire. Says World Wrestling, or it says World Wrestling Entertainment presents The Rise and Fall of ECW 2-disc set, and it says TVMA for mature audiences. So, and I'll get into why that is in a sec, but it's a very nice cover, very straightforward, very simple. Take a look here at the spine. It says The Rise and Fall of ECW. And on the back you got a bunch of photos of various ECW wrestlers like the Sandman, Tazz, Raven, Terry Funk, McFoley, Austin, Rob Van Dam, the BWO, and the Dudley Boys. ECW, 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 a chant still heard in arenas around the world. ECW Extreme Championship Wrestling redefined professional wrestling in the 90s with a reckless, brutal, death-defying, and often bloody style that became to be known as hardcore. It attracted a rabid cult-like following that is still going strong today. This 6-hour, 2-disc set follows the rise and eventual demise of the company that raised the bar and revolutionized sports entertainment forever. And you got the extras. But yeah, opening it up, got the discs, which again have the same artwork that's on the cover. And then you got the insert, same as the cover. Open it up, you got the chapters for the documentary, and then you got the disc 2, which has the extras, which is just the matches. And then the back, you just got the same stuff that's on the back of the cover of the DVD. But yeah. But overall, when I said at the beginning of this review that this was one of, if not the best WWE DVDs of all time, I meant it. This is by far, if you were asking me what my top 5 favorite documentaries that I have are in my collection, this would probably be one. It's in the top 3 for sure, if not number 2. Austin's documentary, of course, is the number 1. This is a very close number 2. The documentary, it's about 3 hours long, so it's a long sitting, but it's worth it, though. It's a great documentary, one of the best that WWE's ever done, by far. It goes into a lot of detail about ECW, how it originally started as a part of the NWA as Eastern Championship Wrestling. It talks about the night the line was crossed, if you will, when Shane Douglas pretty much pronounced the NWA dead and crowned himself the ECW champion. Talks about the various wrestlers that were involved in promotion, such as the Dudleys, Tazz, Raven, Sabu, Van Dam, the BWO, among others. But it also talks about the trials they went to go through, like getting onto television, the critics, getting onto pay-per-view, the challenges they faced, and it ends with Paul Heyman going to WWE as a commentator in 2001, and it talks about how the company just fell apart. But it's a very good documentary, probably I've watched it twice now, and both times it was fantastic. There is a lot of profanity in this, so that's why it's rated TVMA, and there is a lot of explicit content as well. I haven't had a chance to watch the bonus matches yet, but I will eventually at some point. But for the documentary alone, this DVD is a 10 out of 10. I didn't watch ECW back in the day when it was around because I was very young. Way too young to be watching this kind of stuff. But I would have been an ECW fan if I was able to. If I had been 18 years old back in the 90s, I definitely would have been watching it if I could. But I do recommend this DVD if you are a hardcore wrestling collector. if you can find it for a very good price, like I did, it goes for, I think, around close to $60 now, new on Amazon, sealed. I got mine for $5, as I said at the beginning of the video, but you can probably find it used in pretty good shape for a decent price. But I do recommend this. It's one of the best that WWE's ever done. Top contender for greatest DVD of all time. So thank you guys for watching this video. Be sure to like, comment, rate, and subscribe. And I will see you guys tomorrow with my WrestleMania 32 pickup video.